Hello, everybody, wherever you may be, from coast to coast and sea to shining sea. Welcome back to the Shack in Oregon. This is Ham Radio Live. I want to thank you for coming today. It's the 26th day of September 2021. If you're west of Dateline, happy Monday to you there. We're going to talk about superstations today and how you can run one. Talk about how important they are. For new folks to ham radio, this is a pretty cool subject. And it might be something you could be interested in maybe having someday yourself. But in the meantime, there's a way you can have one and a way that you can operate one right now. We'll talk about that in today's show. From the four winds of the world, away we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Shack in Oregon. My name is Larry. My call sign is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Happy Sunday to you, wherever you may be. Thanks for coming today to the Shack. Sorry, a little bit late. We'll get to the reason why that happened in a second. I want to first of all invite you to come join us in ham radio. It's a great hobby. The next few years are going to get better and better because our HF, at least, part of ham radio, works on sunspots. The more sunspots, the better the propagation is. It means your signal can go from, say, New York to possibly China or maybe Australia. It's a great hobby. It's so darn much fun. And it's more than your microphone. It could be a computer keyboard. You can send photos. You can do so much. But you need to get a hold of a national radio club first to find a local radio club. Hit the Contact Us bar at any one of these locations. First of all, the American Radio Relay League. I want you to do me a favor because there's a trivia question coming. Pay attention to these clubs. It'll be worth 15 points. American Radio Relay League at www.arrl.org. If you're in the UK, the Radio Society of Great Britain at www.rsgb.org. If you're in Canada, the Radio Amateurs of Canada at www.rac.ca. Just hit the Contact Us bar. In Japan, the Japan Amateur Radio League at www.jarl.org. And if you're in Australia, the Wireless Institute of Australia at www.wia.org. And for our folks that like to contact the show, maybe you have a suggestion, a question, or perhaps you have to, want to talk about the show, please hit me up at cqhamradiolive@gmail.com. If you'd like to help us in our passion to help people grow in ham radio and keep getting those licenses, please help at proverbs356@me.com, or you can help us out on Patreon at Ham Radio Live. Happy Sunday. We're late a little bit because my brother built his first ham radio antenna today. Take a look. That's my brother Bob. There he is with the Chameleon Cha 2.0 millweb. The multiple, it's like the, the modular portable antenna system by Chameleon. And that's the first time he's built an antenna. And Bob, I am really super, super proud of you. Good job, Bob. Good job. Yep, first one. Because I can't do it. One arm ain't going to work. Let's get some welcomes in from around the world and a very happy Sunday, wherever you may be. First of all, Patriot Canadian Ham, first one in the house today. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Good to see you. Hey, my brother Bob, the antenna builder, courtesy of WIFI. Bob, welcome. Good to see you. Yep, 2 shows in a row. There won't be one tomorrow. No way. No. But the weekends, because more people come, it's good to do the shows. And that's why I'm here. So, JJ, Jeff in Canada, Victor Echo 3, Whiskey Juliet. Thanks for coming. My mate, John Hummel Newell, brand new ham and a really good man too. John, welcome. Victor Echo 5, Juliet Hotel November. Hello, Larry. Hope the shoulder's feeling better. Thank you. The hardest part is changing your shirt. It's just, if you want to hear a guy sing soprano, there you go. So, and I want to apologize for the shaky camera. It's hard because the pillow here is hitting the table, which is where the camera is. So please forgive me in advance for that. Kel is here from Norway, Lima Bravo 0, Yankee India. Kel, good evening. It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming today. Always a pleasure, my friend. Here's my mate, Sean. Gosh darn, Sean, I'm so glad to see you. Hi, Larry and all. I've missed a few, but back tonight. Hope the shoulder's healing well, Larry. Sean's call sign 2 Echo 0 X-Way, Bravo, Tango, and we're glad you're here. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, mate. Happy Sunday night to you, friend. Thank you. Yep. My friend Rod in Pennsylvania, Whiskey 3, Mike Papa Golf is here. Thank you for coming, and thanks for the thumbs up. You guys, I don't talk about thumbs up so a lot and subscribing. I try at the beginning, but I don't dwell on it. I figure if you like the show, you'll subscribe, and I hope you do because it'll help people find the channel. But I'm here just to have a good time with y'all. and to help teach and reach people about ham radio. So I mean that. Thank you for being here. Yep, big up the RSGB. We've got some good stuff for them today. You'll like it, I hope. Jacksonville's in the house. That's Mike, Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta. Hi, Mike. Hi, buddy. Happy Sunday. Nikolai in Romania is here. Man, this microphone is like covering my whole face. Not that that's a bad thing. Nikolai, hi, Larry. Finally able to see the show live. Hope you and everyone else is doing well. Thank you, Nikolai. Good. My best to you and your family there in Romania. Thank you for coming tonight to the channel. It's really my pleasure to have you. Hope you like the show. Should be fun. Aaron, welcome back. Mike 7, Oscar Foxtrot Sierra, all the way from Wales. Hello, Aaron. Good evening to you. It's nice to see you. Thanks for coming. My mate, Martin in Holland. Oh, Martin, thanks for coming. Hello, Larry, and everyone else doing the night shift again. That gives you something at least, right? A little applause for that. Thanks, Martin. At work in Holland and watching the show. Thank you for being here. Ron is here from Canada. Victor Echo 3, Foxtrot Union Charlie. Thank you for coming. And Patriot Canadian Man, I got to put you on the payroll. Thank you for that. Mike said, how long the shoulder going to be out of commission? 6 months. So, yeah, 6 months on this one. So rotator cuff and the tendon was shot, so both had to be fixed. Sean, good news on his back. Back on the mend, no pain now, but uncomfortable at times sitting and walking. Yep, take it slow. Make sure that you ice, keep those legs up, and you'll be just fine. I want to tell you about the RSGB convention coming up. It's a real big day, October 9th, and they're going to be on 2 streams here on YouTube. And there's going to be great speakers, literally from all over the world, that are coming to this on YouTube. Andrew Barron, Zulu Lima 3 Delta Whiskey, is going to talk about a software-defined radio presentation that just might make you think differently about it. Really, pretty cool stuff. Also, Ray Novak, our friend, November 9 Juliet Alpha from ICOM, is going to be doing a very good presentation on de-expeditions that don't break the bank. Now, for people who are not in ham radio and don't know what a de-expedition is, it's when you take your radio way out, like in the field, like maybe in a different country from an island or, someplace not at home. And then you work and make contacts. And Ray's going to talk about how you can do that without spending too much money. And we're looking forward to Ray coming here before the holidays, sometime around the holidays, to talk about that as well. And as also about ham radio and ICOM radios in particular. He'll be taking your questions. Also, October 20th at 20 UTC. So remember, 20 at 20. Callum McCormick, a dynamite, yes, is coming to the channel to talk to you about antennas. Yep, DX Commander. And we're honored that Callum is coming. Remember, October 20th at 20 UTC. Have your antenna questions ready. He'll talk about antennas, antenna theory. He'll talk about, antennas you could build. He'll talk about antennas that he has that he'll help you with. And I can tell you personally, and I mean this with all assuredness, his products are the best they are in the world. They're truly the best. They're affordable, they're well built, and they'll last. And they work. They're brilliant. So please join us on the 20th of October at 20 UTC. That's 1 p.m. Pacific for North Americans at 1 p.m. Okay? Callum McCormick, DX Commander. Randy, my mate Randy Hall down on the Southern Oregon coast, going to join me on October 30th at 20 UTC. Randy has been there, done that. He's been a ham most of his life. He has visited places such as the Television Museum, WLW in Cincinnati. He's taken tours of VOA, Voice of America. I mean, he's been to places all over the earth, very special broadcasting places. Plus, he's got great advice for you to help you in ham radio. Plus, Fred Denon, and we're going to talk about this today. This is the subject of today's show. BeLoud.us. Have you ever wanted a superstation? I mean, we'll get into that, about superstations and what they do. I mean, high power contest stations. We're not talking about you throw up a couple of verticals in the backyard and you run full power. No, we're talking about the real deal. We're going to talk about that today. And in this program, we'll cover it. Before we do that, we have our first trivia question. It is worth 5 points. Last time, U.S. Came in for North America with that big answer, and now 21, 16, and 5. Okay, so 21, 16, and 5. 21 U.S., 16 Europe, and 5 for our friends in Australia. First question. Pegasus is the name of which of the following radio products? A, Cushcraft 6-meter remote-controlled Yagi. B, an SDR radio produced in South Africa. C, an HF to 6 meter radio produced by Drake, or D, Ten-Tech's PC-controlled HF transceiver? Hit me up with A, B, C, or D. We'll let you know which continent gets it right today, and we will tell you the score afterwards. All right, let's get into a little bit of the news here on the show. First of all, registration opens for USA Amateur Radio Direction Finding Championships. It's going to be set for October 13th through the 17th. The competition venue is going to be near Asheboro, North Carolina. This was postponed last year, but this year brought back. So if you're interested in this, find this on the ARL website, okay? Unfortunately, we want to keep frequencies clear in North and South America for the unfortunate earthquake that hit Nicaragua. All right, so the frequencies you keep clear, okay? And this is from IARU Region 2 Emergency Coordinator Manager Carlos Alberto Santamaria Gonzalez. He's requested that radio amateurs in Central America avoid 7.098 and 7.198 kilohertz in the wake of the earthquake at 0957 UTC on September 22nd in Nicaragua. Excuse me. The U.S. Geological Survey said that the offshore magnitude 6.5 quake had also affected Belize, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras, followed by another 4.0 earthquake. Jeez. Speaking of frequencies keep open, please keep frequencies clear over in Europe and Africa. Volcano on La Palmas in Spain's Canary Islands erupted for the first time in 50 years on the 19th of September. In order to facilitate communications to and from that area, EMCOM Spain is asking for the emergency center of activity frequencies to be kept clear in case the situation gets worse. The frequencies in question, 3.760 on 80 meters, 7.110 on 40, 14.300 on 20, and 21.360 on 12. On 15. So keep those frequencies open, please, and make sure that we get you. Well, I'll get your trivia question, don't worry. ARL and RSUB teaming up to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the first transatlantic communication by radio amateur. It was done back in December of 1921. Paul Godley, call sign 2 Zulu Echo, made that call to North America during the second transatlantic test. He set up his listening equipment in Androsson on the west coast of Scotland. During the morning of December 12th in Scotland, Godley received the first transatlantic message from amateur radio station 1 Bravo Charlie Golf in Connecticut. First time ever happened. And both the RSUB and ARL are celebrating that this December. Should be fun. Also, the RSUB President Stuart Bryant, Golf 3 Yankee Sierra X-Ray, and Spectrum Chair Murray Neiman, Golf 6 Juliet Yankee Bravo, attended the online AARU Region 3 conference. It's nice, because they're in Region 1. So, they're in Region 3 to help them out. Hosted by Thai National Society, so the Thailand National Radio Society. One of the reasons for the RSUB attendance was to help in the preparation for the IARU Region 1 Strategic Workshop in October. Also, Essex Morse Code Amateur Radio Club is going to hold a CW boot camp on October 16th. And with them, if you'd like more information, find this on the RSGB website. Plus, British Railways is celebrating its 55th anniversary during this weekend's Railways on the Air event. They'll be running Golf Bravo 0 Lima Mike Romeo, and the following week, Golf X-Ray 4 Lima Mike Papa going to be on the air. So that's celebrating British Airways' 55th anniversary of flying people all over the world. All right, let's get you back to trivia question because you guys are all answering and waiting to see who got it first. Let's find out. First of all, the question today, and this is the first of two. This is for 5 points. Pegasus is the name of which of the following radio products? Okay, so Pegasus, who makes it? All right, first in, and I think this guy's become a wizard. This is about the 5th one he is this month. Mike, Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta, first in the house with the Ten-Tech PC's controlled HF transceiver. Bingo, bango, bongo, right. Wow. U.S. and North America. All of this is on North American continent now. 26 points. But hang in there. The next question is worth 15. And it's going to be tough. It's a tough question. Here's what it looked like. It's a bad resolution. I get it. But remember, this is a long time ago. That was a Pegasus. Yep. Just worked right off of your PC. Think of it like pre-flex radio. Okay. Best way to think of it, I think. Our weather today, powered by ICOM. ICOM for the love of ham and shortwave radio. Here's your A1A. We've got some good sun spots there. We've got some coronal mass ejections that not really are hurting us right now. There is some spikes, however, from the sun that are helping to keep the ionosphere juiced, all right? Take a look at the last 3 days. We do have a C class, one on 2 days ago, so we've got one on the 24th. We had a few that bumped up to C yesterday, and we've had 2 today. The current K index is very quiet. Look at that. For the most part, it's been K0 or K1 today. So quiet conditions out there. Look at the MUFs last night. And I told you, remember Darwin was at like 9.8. I said, it'll be well over 20 megahertz tomorrow. Take a look at this from last night. Darwin, middle of the day, 27.4. This is a really good example of what's happening right now as the seasons change. You're seeing northern hemispheres start to drop and the southern hemisphere start to really kick up. Glenn in Australia yesterday said, I'm looking forward to 10 meters soon. Yeah, it's going to be there sooner maybe than you think. MUFs right now, Alaska 16.13, Boulder's at 19.35, Chicamarca, Peru at 20.31. Sorry, I've been calling it by the wrong name this whole time. For the folks in Chicamarca, you have my complete apologies. Ascension Island, 32.32. Look at that. Hermanus, South Africa, 20.09. Athens, Greece at 23.07. And Darwin, Australia, in the dark at 24.11. Current conditions out of Boulder, ASFI is 87. So a nice solar flux index. Solar number is down to 38. A index of 7, or K is 0. Now we know it's bumped up to 1, so still quiet. 80 to 40, you can see what the conditions are. 30 to 20, yep, I think we'll get a little more than that today. Ham radio shortwave forecast, powered by ICOM. ICOM for the love of ham radio. Daytime ham bands today for voice in the Northern Hemisphere, 2017, and I think you might squeeze 15 in. Just look for openings. Equatorial latitudes today, 2017, 15, 12, possible 10. Southern Hemisphere today, 20, 17, 15, possible 12 and 10. I think you got them both. Data should work 30 to 12 all latitudes, maybe not in the Northern Hemisphere. I think it's a little tough for the North to get to 10 meters, maybe even 12, but we'll see. That's the way it works. Happy Sunday. It's nice to see you guys. Let's catch up with you because my goodness gracious, we got lots of folks here that are saying hello. First of all, Nikolai, it's a great honor to ask questions directly to such a wonderful people. Thanks for bringing them to the show. Oh, Nikolai, thank you. And I want to thank them, Cal and Randy and Ray, and Fred as well. Wait till you, Fred Denon, wait till you see this. I think you'll like today's show. I hope you do. I really do. Steve Merton is back. Hi, Steve. Happy Sunday evening to you there in the UK. His call sign, Gulf 7, Lima Juliet Lima. Hi, Larry. Ham radio is a hobby to share with as many like-minded friends as possible. Take care with the arm. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. I'm trying to find a nice position here, but here we go. This is great. Sean, 2 Echo 0, X-Ray Bravo Tango. I met Stuart, the RSUB president, during the week virtually at a club meeting. There we go. His club is in my region. A great bloke. That's cool. Yeah, it's great. And it sounds like it was really cool. Smoking Ape is in the house. Man, what a great day. Hello, man. How are you? I'm honored, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you haven't seen his channel, you need to go. He's really good. He'll teach you a lot. And he's patient. It's an honor. Thanks for being here, my friend. Thank you so much. Wow. All right, so let's get to some stuff, and we're going to take a look at a superstation. Now, for new hams, or people who have not been in ham radio, and please forgive me for bumping this. I don't mean the camera to do this. It's just that the pillow is here, and it's hitting the table. For people who are new, a superstation in ham radio would be like having everything the right way, okay? You have a great transceiver, so you got a good transmitter and receiver. You have an excellent antenna. I mean, not just a vertical out in the backyard or two, maybe. No, you got a giant tower, and you've got antennas that are directional, and you can point them any direction you want to work that way in the world. And then you've got maybe an amplifier, full power, 1,500 watts, run it any direction you want. You move those tower, Yagi, those directional antennas, and you don't just have one antenna on the tower. Nah, you got 2 or 3, okay? So that's going to lower the takeoff angle of the directionality of the antenna. That's a superstation. Those are great contest stations. Those are the ones we all dream of. Let's take a look at one now. This is in Slovakia. Take a look.
Hello guys, Oscar Mike 0 Echo Tango. Right now here you can see the beautiful antenna farm. I'm located now in the contest station here in south part of Slovakia. The contest call sign is the Oscar Mike 3 Tango Whiskey Mike, and this contest station uses
look at all those antennas.
Big antennas.
Look at all those. See how they're stacked up one antenna tower? There's 3 of them.
You can see there the highest tower. That one and that one is for 20 meters bent, and it's a stacked antenna. And the antenna after here on the top is a 3.5 megahertz 2-element beam.
All right, so that's just a piece of what he's got, right? Now you got the towers. Those are thousands, tens of thousands of dollars to get really good towers, get them in the ground, have your rebar set, have everything done right, permits are in, right? You've got it built. Then you got to buy the antennas. And the antennas are extremely expensive. All right, so let's get a little farther in and get a little bit more of a look at what that station looks like in Slovakia. And then we're going to get a listen at how far it gets out. Just look at all that equipment that's in there to make that station work. See the Elecraft K3 there? Look at that. He's totally ready to go. I mean, that's the best right there, okay? That's a super station. And those people work contests. They like to work contests and do really well, but when they're not, they like to make calls. Let's take a look and find out just how far Oscar Mike 3 Tango Whiskey Mike gets out there on the bands. Listen.
Philip 5992, Mike Uniform Nancy. November 2, Mike Uniform November 59 Philip, have a nice afternoon. Thank you. 73. You are to the 793 Tango Whiskey Mike.
Alpha Bravo 4 Echo Lima. Alpha Bravo 4 Echo Lima. Roger, Blotto, the handle is Steve, and you are also 5858.
Stevie, give me an update, please.
Yeah, North Carolina, right in the middle of North Carolina.
North Carolina, Stevie, also 558, Alpha Baker 4 Echo Lima. Stevie, have a nice afternoon. Thank you.
73, and thank you.
All right, so there's Slovakia from that very station where you saw, the towers and all the equipment. Okay, so there's him to North Carolina from Slovakia. All right. He gets even farther than that. Before we go further, I got to welcome my mate, Glenn Stevenson, all the way here from Australia. Glenn, you always make it such a special show. Thank you for coming. Let's see if that station in Slovakia gets out a little farther. Here's another contact that station makes from Oscar Mike 3, Tango Whiskey Mike.
You are the Oscar Mike 3, Tango Whiskey Mike.
November 5, X-Ray Tango Charlie.
95 X-Ray Tango Charlie 58, my name is Vlado, over.
Vlado, my name is Scott, and you're 5'9" in Golden, Colorado, QSL.
I'm sorry, please, your full call.
November 5, X-Ray Tango Charlie QTH Golden, Colorado. State is Colorado. CO. QSL?
Give me a full call, Scott. Give me a full call.
November 5, X-Ray Tango Charlie.
Okay, Scott, Colorado. Nancy 5 X-ray Tango Charlie, 50 years, little QSB, 5x8. Scott, thank you. Have a nice afternoon. Good luck.
All the way to Golden, Colorado from Slovakia, too. And he sounded just as strong as he did in North Carolina on the previous QSO. Let's take a look at this. There's a company.
No, here, buddy. You're 5.9 plus 40 dB.
Now, hold on. I'll give you a little taste of that. There's a company out of the U.S. that will give you the chance to work a superstation. And I mean the real deal. Take a look at this. This is really cool. I've talked to you about Fred Denon coming. His call sign, Whiskey 4, Lima, Lima. Greg Boggs from the channel told me about him coming and about what he did. And I was so impressed with it. I got a hold of him and I said, look, we'd love to have you on the show. Would you like to talk about your company? He said, man, I'd love to. Yeah, give me a few weeks and we can work it out. This is Fred's company. You can be the person that runs the superstation. Take a look.
No, here, buddy. You're 5.9 plus 40 dB. 5.9 plus 25 dB.
Okay, Steve, your signal repro is 5x9 plus. Okay.
Yes, you have 20 dB over. 20 dB over. Very, very strong signal.
The tremendous signal. What kind of an antenna are you running there? Over
10 over 9, your local station. 20, sometimes peaking 25 over 9.
QSR, Steve, your report also 59 plus 20 dB from Turkey.
That's really good audio. Not hearing much coming out from stateside, but you're very strong.
I know, you're 59 plus 20 near Paris, QSL.
Yes, Roger, Steve. You're also 5.9 plus 20.
Lima Bravo 5, Golf India. 5.9 plus 10 dB into Norway.
All right. So that's Fred's company. He's partners with another gentleman, but Fred Denon, Whiskey 4, Lima, Lima. That is what he does. And he has multiple sites throughout the United States. Plus, he has one in the Caribbean in Bonaire. Let's take a look at that. But it's actually a ham who's in the state of Tennessee, working the station in Bonaire. Towers, amp, everything in Bonaire. Check this out.
Papa Japan 4, stroke Whiskey 9 Sugar November 5 and 9, 59 on the island of Bonaire, QSL.
Roger. Good morning from Denmark. You are 15 over 9 northwest Denmark. The handle Kai, kilowatts, America, Italy. Over.
Okay, Kai, thank you very much for the nice contact. We'll look for you again. I'll say 73s, and thank you for a very nice signal report there. So 73s, we'll look for you again. Oscar Zulu 8 Kilo Whiskey from Papa Japan 4, stroke Whiskey 9 Sugar November 73.
73, thank you.
Whiskey 5, Romeo.
All right, before he takes his next call, take a look at the screen. You can work this, and on top left, okay, that's the direction the beam is headed, okay? That's from Bonaire in the Caribbean. You can see the beam as it goes outward, and what continent is it facing? Facing the U.S., facing Canada. It's going over the very edge of the eastern part of Russia, and you can see, and literally you can control this yourself. You pick the area of the world you want to work. Logging software is included, the power for the amplifier, how many watts do you want to run? It's all part of this. Now let's let him link the rest of the call.
Okay, big signal, Whiskey 5, Romeo. Big booming signal from PJ4 stroke W9SN, 59 plus QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Steve. You are averaging 20 over out here in Houston, Texas. We're at NASA Johnson Space Center and been eyeballing your, I think what is your 15 element, or what I think you said 15 element beam?
Yeah, that's QSL. It's a 15 element tri-bander. It's on about a 70-foot tower. I think it's maybe 75 feet. And I've got it pointed back to the U.S. right now, kind of beaming your direction. I did have it on Europe earlier. But this whole station sits on a mountaintop down there in Bonaire, so the takeoff angle is incredible. Now, by the way, that time you were peaking 40 over down here, QSL.
Yeah, we got a good pipeline as well this time of the day. Yeah, you've got the strongest signal on band, and I just wanted to yell and compliment you on your antenna and your setup and audio. Everything's looking great. So keep having fun, and 73 from Houston, Texas.
All right, thank you so much. Well, you're just heads and shoulders above everybody, so big signal. Thanks much, 73s, and we'll look for again. W5RRR, this is PJ4 stroke Whiskey 9 Sugar, November, QRZ.
Whiskey 4, Bravo Tango.
Okay, big signal. Whiskey 4, Bravo Tango, 59++, QSL.
QSL, you're 59 plus 20 into South Carolina. Name is Bruce, QSL.
Okay, Bruce, thank you very much. Just a huge signal down here. You're nearly 30 over 9, so thank you very much for the call, and have yourself a great weekend. QRZ from PJ4 stroke Whiskey 9 Sugar, November. Was it a kilowatt 4 Yankee Alpha? Is that right?
Roger.
Okay, big signal down here. I'm getting you no log. Kilo 4 Yankee Alpha. My name is Steve, Sugar Tango Echo Victor Echo. I'm actually remote control. I'm in the state of Tennessee, but I'm running remote control of the island down here. Huge signal, 20 over 9, QSL.
Okay, very good, Steve. Well, I'm in Tennessee also. You're also 5 by 9. Name here is Myron.
Okay, well, I got to ask, where are you at in Tennessee, Myron?
I'm in Greene County, up in northeastern part of Tennessee.
Where do you know where Fentress County is? It's just about an hour to the northwest of Knoxville.
Yes, sure do.
Well, that's where I'm sitting. I'm sitting on a little mountaintop over here in Fentress County, QSL.
Okay, well, very good. We could probably talk on 2 meters.
How about that? That is what BeLoud.us does. You have the chance to work that type of a superstation just from your computer and literally work DX or be the person that people want to call, right? I mean, Bonaire is a small island. It's an island on the air. It's also pretty high up on DXCC. So you have the chance to work with multiple directional antennas anywhere in the world. Or you can work somewhere in the US and have the same type of antennas, the same type of amplifier, all ICOM gear. It's what they use. And we're going to be looking forward to having Fred come join us. Fred's going to talk about his company, BeLoud US, and that's exactly what they do. From your computer, you run a superstation. And man, oh man, how much fun would that be? Can you imagine? You're like, I think I'll work Bonaire today. Block in, all of a sudden you're working Bonaire, and everybody is hearing you and wanting to make calls. You're working Europe, you're working Africa, you're working the South American continent, you're trying to stretch to Australia. What a great idea. So we're looking forward to having Fred come join us here sometime in the next couple of weeks. That'll be fun. Also, very much looking forward. Ray Novak coming back from ICOM. He'll be talking about ICOM radios and the expeditions that don't break the bank. Of course, my friend Randy, Kilo 7 Alpha Golf Echo. He's got a great YouTube channel. Find him here, Kilo 7 Alpha Golf Echo. Randy Hall, great guy, great stuff. And don't forget, he has been there, done that, and it's cataloged on his page. His YouTube page is phenomenal. Cal McCormick, yep, M0MCX, coming to the channel October 20th at 20 UTC. He's, remember, 20 at 20. Join us October 20th at 20 UTC. We're going to talk about a lot of antenna products, and we're going to talk about Callum and about his YouTube page. By the way, if you've never seen it, you've got to go. It's a great YouTube page. What I love about Cal and how he does what he does, he's just laid back. He's a really laid back guy. He's kind of like a guy you'd meet at the pub and you have a pint with. He's a good guy. So let's get to that 15-point trivia question before we skedaddle out of here. Here's the question, and we'll see how well you do, okay? Let's find out. Which one of these radio clubs is the oldest? Okay? Is it the American Radio Relay League? Is it the Radio Society of Great Britain? Is it the Radio Amateurs of Canada? Is it the Japan Amateur Radio League? or is it the Wireless Institute of Australia? Let me know who you feel is the oldest radio club in the world of those 5. And then whoever gets it right, you're going to get yourself 15 points today. And you could be in the lead. You never know. So who's the oldest? RSGB, ARL, JARL, WIARAC. Let me know. We'll find out who clears a 15-point score. Currently, right now, North America 26, all right? Because Mike is a genius. Mike, we got to put a rule against you on this show, dude. You just scoop them up. You scoop them up. So the 26 for U.S. and North America. And then Europe, you got 15. And then folks in Australia, 5.5. That's the score. So, all right, let's see who thinks what we got. Let's get you guys scooped up and we'll be done. Nikolai in Romania, he says A, that'd be the ARL. No, believe it or not, they're not the oldest. Mike, Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta, says JARL. No, that is incorrect, man. And you know what? And that surprised me. Yeah, both did. Nikolai, yep. Mike, yes, both of you. Yep, 2. Sean, 2 X-Ray 0, X-Ray Bravo Tango, RSGB. No, it's not. Ron in Canada, ARL, nope. John Hummel Newell, ARL, nope. VK Radioham and Glenn Stevenson, WIA, and they are right. Not kidding. ARL was 1912, okay? RSGB 1914. WIA was 1910. Can you believe that? 1910. Wow. So Australia just vaults to 20.5 points. And they're literally right in the middle of the game right now. We still got time left this month to do it. Congratulations to the guys in Australia that got it right. That's great. Both DK Radioham and Glenn. That's great. You'd never think, right? You'd never think. Andy Cowley's here. Hi, Andy. Good evening in the UK. It's always my pleasure, my friend. 2 Echo 0, Romeo Echo Echo is here. Thank you. Yeah, it is surprising, isn't it? You'd never think the Wireless Institute of Australia, but that's who it is. True story. Take a look. It'll blow your mind. I was like, what? No way. Yep, for sure. And speaking of the RAC, the folks in Canada, for a long time, and this sounds so crummy, I feel kind of dirty saying it. The ARL considered Canada kind of the northern, the Canadian division of the ARL. No joke. And then Canada, but they always had their own radio clubs. Well, what they did was they combined and made the Radio Amateurs of Canada in 1993. Yep. So I'm glad Canada did that because it should be their own club. They should have their own club. All right. I'm going to do the same as Mike. I'm going to get out of here because I'm a little pretty sore. But I'm going to leave you the cool sign off where we'd all love to be right now. It is from Honolulu, Hawaii. From Oregon, my name's Larry. My call sign's Kilo 7 Hotel November. The whole passion of our channel is to help you get into amateur radio, and we'd love to help you do that. First thing, get a hold of a radio club that's near you, and that's the national, and then they'll find a club near you to help you get connected. Then you learn the test, and then you get yourself licensed. Try the Wireless Institute of Australia, the oldest club in the world, at www.wia.org. Hit the contact us bar, and they will help you get on the path to ham radio. Until next time, wherever you may be, God bless you. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye, everybody.
The shining sea, and Kai
TV2 has come to the end of another day of service to the people of Hawaii. In Honolulu, you've been watching KHON-TV Channel 2, television STL station WCX 539, and TV intercity relay stations WDT 811, WGW 978, WFW 595, and WFW 591. Maui is being served by KAII-TV Channel 7 Wailuku. On Hawaii, KHRW-TV Channel 11 Hilo, and TV intercity relay station KUT 66 Mauna Loa. And serving the island of Kauai is K55DZ Lihue.
Well, how can you prove if a man has whiplash?
Mr. Sanford, after you were struck from behind, did your neck feel funny?
Yeah.
This man has whiplash.